Hi, Happy New Year. My name is Sierra, this is Everrain Gardens, and it is officially 2026 and there are new things happening in the garden this year. So I did get a new gardening bed for Christmas, so we're going to be setting that up today. I'm really excited to see what it's going to look like, and I know exactly where we're going to put it, but first we've got to move some things out of the way and rearrange the patio area a little bit. So let's get started. I'm happy with that. There is one other thing I'm going to be moving today. Kind of a little unexpected. I didn't think I would be moving this, but it needs to go and I'll explain why. My lemon tree. So the this isn't passion vine. This is my loofah, which actually we've got some big loofahs growing in, which is really exciting. But anyways, so it's trying to wrap around this lemon tree, and of course this won't be here forever, but I will be, when this dies, I will be replacing it with passion vine. So I'm gonna really need this entire fence to be cleared for the passion vine and currently for this loofah. So we are gonna have to move the lemon tree, otherwise it's gonna get choked out. So let's move that, and I'm not sure where we're gonna put it yet, but we'll figure that out. That's way lighter than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Let's see. Okay, now that this lemon tree is moved over here, I think we should move these pots a little bit closer this way. Just a little. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's nice. And guess what? This is gonna give us more room to plant some sort of other native here. There is an issue, again, I did mention this in the last video, that we did have bamboo here at one time and I had to remove it because the fence was being built, but I didn't actually remove it, I just cut it down all the way to the bottom. And I'm waiting for the bamboo to kind of rot so that way I can actually use the soil. So I'm not sure if I'm able to even use it yet. I have to dig around and see, but eventually we will be able to plant here another native plant. So that is actually a good reason, another good reason why, not a good reason. That's another good thing about me moving the lemon tree out of the way. So it's not all bad. It's gonna be probably better this way anyways. So let's just cover up this with pine needles so I don't have to look at it. And if you're wondering why I had this laying here, it's kind of like a, I don't even know what you call this, a rack? I don't know. But this was here because, again, since the bamboo was chopped here, it's like pretty uneven ground. So I needed something here on this area to kind of elevate it a little bit, so that way the lemon tree could be a little more sturdy. It wasn't as sturdy as I would have liked it anyways, so another reason to put it over there. But all right, so let's get to the fun part. We're gonna set up our bed now. Ooh, that tree needs to be cleaned up a little. Anyways, let's see. This is going to add so much space to garden in. Like, I can plant so many things in this bed. I am so excited. Here with some gloves. So this is kind of what it's gonna look like. If you want a little sneak peek. Super excited. It came with more of those little plant tags. That's cool. Okay. Alright, we've got to lay it out now. We've got 2 long sides and 2 short sides. I'm so excited! And this is the perfect place for it. This spot gets tons of sun in the spring and summer, so this is gonna be perfect. Okay, so then we just start screwing things in. The more sides that I put up, the harder and harder it gets. I don't know why, but it's like having a really hard time connecting.
A few moments later.
I now know why it was so much harder, because I was doing it wrong. So let's fix my mistake, because it's not gonna hold up well like that. So this corner, like the little sheet thing, is supposed to go inside. And I did one of the corners outside. So I have to fix that. It's a lot easier when you do it correctly. Let's look at it and we'll see if we need to move it a little bit. Now would be the time to do that, because once it has soil in it, this bed is not moving anymore because it doesn't have a bottom. So there's really, I mean, I guess I could move it, but it would be chaos. So I want it to be in the spot that it's going to be in for a long time. I like this. I think this is great. I love the spot that it's in, and now all I have to do is fill it up. I don't want to fill the whole thing up with soil, so I'm gonna put some filler in it. I'm gonna use cardboard, and then some stuff that I've got just in my compost. I'm just gonna put it in the bottom of it, but cardboard first. So let me get some cardboard. Big box that we put in first, that was actually the box that this gardening bed came in, so it's really nice to be able to reuse it and pretty much use like every part of it, not just what was intended to be used. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna also put some of whatever is in my compost in this, and then we're gonna put soil on top of everything. So let's do that now. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, the raccoons are no longer living in here. They left while we were away on Christmas vacation. Anyways, ready? This is technically biodegradable, but it's gonna take a long time, so I'm not gonna put this in here. By the way, that was not plastic. That was a biodegradable look-alike plastic. I didn't just throw random plastic in my compost bin. Just a heads up. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, we're gonna put potting soil next. I've got 2 big bags and then 1 medium-sized bag. I'm not sure if the whole thing will fill this up, but if not, we'll get more soil in the future. Alright, so I do have 1 more medium-sized bag of soil, but it's definitely not going to be enough to fill up this bed. So I'm actually not going to use that bag today in case I want to use that for some other projects. I need to get a bunch of soil anyways to fill the rest of this bed. So we're going to wait, and then I will top the rest of this off with some sort of Fox Farm, Happy Frog, something like that. So we're not gonna keep filling up with soil, but that's okay because we didn't plan on planting in it today. But there is one more step to this. It has a cover. So we're gonna go ahead and put the cover on it now. I probably won't use the cover all the time, but it's definitely good for seedlings. A lot of squirrels or raccoons or other animals like to come up and dig around in the soil, especially when I've planted seeds. So I'm really happy about that. Actually, probably one of the most exciting things about this bed is that it actually has a house to protect the seedlings. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on now, and yeah, let's see what it looks like. Have to put the shelter on it, the screen, I guess you'd call it. All right. So it looks awesome. Also, it kind of seems like, I didn't realize that it was like a thick plastic. I kind of thought it was going to be like a screen. So it kind of will probably act as like a greenhouse, which is fantastic because I can grow more things in the winter. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. And what's also really nice about this is I can literally, if I decide, right, like I have to put soil in here, I can just come here and just lift the side up and move it, which is amazing. Wow. Yeah, I'm super excited. Like, I think even I'm gonna have to probably turn this around so that way I can access this part from this side. I didn't realize what side I was putting it on, but it doesn't really matter because I can just spin it around. But yeah, it looks amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to start planting in it. It's gonna be amazing for spring and also winter because I'm gonna be able to probably plant more things than I thought. So very exciting. I love it. It looks amazing. And yeah, what an awesome addition to the garden. Fantastic. Love it. But anyways, that is all for the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. It lets us know if you like this kind of content, or even comment some things that you would like to see us film. But other than that, yeah, have a great day, and yeah, talk to you in the next video. Bye.